Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad. Good morning to you. How are you?
Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias.
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking to talk to me funny, lad.
Grammy Award winner Maya joins us.
How are you?
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore! Everybody, I am so excited to have on the line with me right now an R&B icon, an action movie legend, a hard worker who puts out great work. He's the star of the new film 1992, and he's the soul behind the double album Beautiful Pain, both out August 30th, the one and only Tyrese Gibson. Tyrese, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Oh, man, it's my honor and pleasure, man. Good morning to everybody out there. What's happening? Thank you for having me on, my brother. What's going on?
Hey, man, look, lots going on with me, but even more is going on with you. You got an album coming out and a movie on the same day, August 30th. Let's talk about 1992. I heard you say about this film that this film is different than any other movie that's taken place in South Central Los Angeles. What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, not to bring any levity to a very deep and touchy topic, but you know, there's never been this much diversity in any South Central LA film. The list is Colors, Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, Baby Boy, Poetic Justice, Set It Off, all of the Friday comedy movies, Training Day, all the way up to Straight Outta Compton. There's never been this much diversity. So when you're looking at Ray Liotta and Scott Eastwood that are playing father-son, these guys are doing a heist. It is a criminal heist. They are bank robbers. They're breaking into a warehouse to steal $50 million in platinum bars while the world is distracted over the Rodney King verdict and the Rodney King riots. So it's like a crime thriller, man. You're on the edge of your seat. You don't know if it's going to go left or go right. And you're probably going to see about 3 minutes of footage in the movie that's focused on the riots and the looting in itself. And so, yeah, man, it's been the energy this week alone has been crazy. Like, I went up on my Instagram yesterday and I said, don't be one of them old folks out here trying to get there to the movie theater at the last minute, end up sitting on the front row with your lady. And so, you know, these youngsters will jump on Fandango in a heartbeat and order up 12 rows and have all their friends out there living their best life. So, yeah, we got 1992, the film, coming out on Friday, August 30th, which is Labor Day weekend. And I just want y'all to see the trailer. Go online, type in Tyrese 1992. I definitely want you guys to know about the movie and know that there is no bigger event happening Labor Day weekend than this film.
Man, and you talked about Scott Eastwood's in the movie. Of course, Ray Liotta, this is the last piece of work that we got from Ray before, you know, he was called home. Working with Ray on the film, I heard you said he was locked in the whole time, right? He was in a different mode.
Yeah, he was in a different mode. he was very, very intense, very, very intense on set. He's considered a method actor. I didn't know this before we worked with him, but the kid that's playing my son in the movie, he didn't talk to him literally for 2 straight weeks in the film. So, and that's not painting him out to be a bad guy. He's just very intense. May God rest his soul. I think he passed probably a year after we finished doing this film. So this is technically the last Ray Liotta film. He's a legend. He had already worked with our director, Ariel Broman. They did a film called The Iceman together. So I don't know, man. I'm just excited. And I just don't want people to be getting their tickets at the last minute and go get stuck on the front row. So just trying to get the word out. It's executive produced by Snoop Dogg. And, it takes place in the year 1992. And it's the day of the Rodney King verdict, when all of the white police officers got off with a not guilty verdict, and then everything just got crazy in South Central. And I was actually living there. I was in Watts. So, if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, jump in my comments and say, this is what city, state I'm living in, and I'm going to see 1992. And that way I know y'all heard this interview.
Hey, that's right, man. We want everyone to go out and support the movie 1992, again, in theaters August 30th. And August 30th is going to be a big day for you, because that's the day Beautiful Pain drops too, the double album that we all need to listen to on vinyl, stream it, do it how we were supposed to do. I know that's a big album for you. I had a question, though, because I saw that about the album, I was listening to Wildflower. Wildflower's out now, that you collaborate on with David Foster. And when you listen to the music, it's live instrumentation. When I was listening to Wildflower this morning, those drums hit differently than maybe, say, drums that are programmed out of an 808. Did that change your approach to all the songs to have that live instrumentation?
Oh, yeah. And if you go to my last Instagram post, literally the last post is on my IG, I give all of the fans an exclusive preview of all of it. Not all, probably about 7 songs on the album. It's a total of 20 songs. It's live. The album is about my divorce, and it's also about me finding love again. And so to have someone on the level of a David Foster to come out of retirement to do this album, it's crazy. So, listen, there are a lot of people who ears are used to beats that are programmed, and then there's folks like us that appreciate live instrumentation. So, I really just want everybody to go to Tyrese.tv and listen to the songs that are on there and pre-order my Beautiful Pain album. But I'm going to pull the focus back to get your tickets now, because you don't want to be stuck sitting on the front row to watch the movie 1992. This is one of the most highly anticipated films of the Labor Day weekend, and we need y'all to go ahead and get y'all tickets right now. I went on my Instagram and I said, 35 and older, I'm talking to you. Do not be stuck on the front row in the theater with your girlfriend or with your wife, and you got all these youngsters in the back screaming and yelling and living their best life with a much better view than you. And people online like, I'm 55 and I order my tickets online. What you trying to say?
Well, hey, man, look, you're just letting them know. You're giving them a friendly piece of advice. So you do not want to be that person going out there and having to stare and hurt your neck all night.
A small little heads up, man. Nobody trying to be offensive. I'm just saying, these youngsters out here, man, they know how to get things done, man. They always on top of their technology game. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, I hear you. I hear you, brother. Look, let me tie the two topics together. Your character, Mercer, in 1992. 1992, let's put yourself in Mercer right now. What is his soundtrack? What is he listening to? What are the songs that Mercer might be listening to in 1992? Or what were the songs that got Tyrese moving back in the 90s?
Well, everything about what I listened to is Marvin Gaye, Donny Hathaway. So everything about my listen. In 1992, my character Mercer would be listening to Stevie Wonder, all of the Motown records, all the oldie but goodies. You know what I'm saying? So about Donny Hathaway, Teddy Pendergrass, Stevie Wonder, the OJs, just all the greats, all the legends. That's going to be my playlist in my old school car for sure.
Man, you know what they say, Tyrese? Greatness never goes on sale, and all those artists you just said are great, man. And I know the album's going to be great, the movie's going to be great. 1992, Tyrese.tv is where you can get the album. We really appreciate you making some time for us this morning.
I appreciate you.